one thing for myself of like how I measure success is if I don't have to set an alarm in the morning, I have succeeded. So after college, I applied to 70 something jobs and I got one response. It was one interview and they ghosted me after that. So after a few months, I was kind of like, okay, I have to find a way to make money. I know how to do graphic design. So I started Googling how to like freelance online or how to sell graphic design online. And I came across Upwork. It was fairly quick, I would say. I definitely did have to work on my portfolio before I got my first client. Um, so I took on a couple of really small, like photo editing or like really simple graphic design jobs. Um, and after I got those, I was like, okay, if I'm going to like pursue this full time, I need to actually like collect more of the work that I've done in the past and put it together so that I can send it to these job applications or to people inquiring with me. Um, so I did a few personal projects that I put together in a portfolio, just making projects for fake companies essentially, but mocking up different designs so that clients would be able to see sort of the range of work that I could do. After a few months, I found a client that wanted a little bit longer term work. So I started out with that project, all the while I'm still applying to normal jobs. Um, and after a little while, I was like, okay, I'm actually making enough money freelancing that I feel like I can do this full time. So let me just try that since I'm not having any success in the traditional job market. So I would say definitely jump in and try it, but don't expect it to be easy. You're going to put in just as much, if not more work into freelancing, and you have to be really dedicated to it to actually grow it into something bigger. And what I've told friends that have since like gone into freelancing themselves or different type of contracting work is that no matter what you're doing, first, you're running a customer service business. Second, you're running a marketing business. And third, you're doing whatever it is that you were hired to do. When my business got to the point of me not being able to take on any more clients because there physically were not any more hours left in the day, that was the time that I kind of considered that I might need to expand or like hire help. And so instead of turning clients down, I went and I found a few freelancers to take on projects as needed. And then I was able to kind of keep my favorite clients or, keep the projects that I already had, but I could also take on new work. The flexibility of freelancing is awesome. Like I can take a day off if I want to. I can work at night if I want to. I've always been more of a night owl, so not having to wake up at 7 a.m. to drive myself to a job is amazing.